Even before I add a profile picture to an Instagram account, I turn on two-factor authentication. Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can turn on two-factor authentication for your Instagram account. Let's check it out. Open the Instagram application on your phone. Click on the top right three dashes, the menu button, and click on settings. The moment you do that, there will be a button which says security. Click on security and click on two-factor authentication. Over here, it will prompt you to get started and add an extra layer of security for your account. So click on get started. Now, there is three different ways of enabling security for your account. An authentication app can be like Google Authenticator, or even Microsoft has an Authenticator app. You can either get an OTP on your WhatsApp number or you can get a text message. I typically tend to use the text message functionality. And over here, I need to add a mobile number. So let me add my mobile number. Click on next and it will send you an OTP. I type out my OTP here and then it will now take a couple of seconds to verify the OTP. Two-factor authentication using your text message is now active on Instagram. After you set up your two-factor authentication, Instagram will give you some recovery codes. These recovery codes can help make sure that, say you lose access to that mobile number, you can still recover your account and maybe make a change to the kind of two-factor authentication you'll be doing. So I would suggest taking a screenshot of this, taking a printout, keeping a hard copy somewhere safe so that you have access to it in case you lose access to your phone. Next, let me show you how you can turn on two-factor authentication for the Authenticator app. So again, open the profile, click on the menu button and click on settings. Over here, click on security and click on two-factor authentication. Next, what you can do is click on authentication app, what it recommends, and turn it on. It will ask you to install an authentication app from the App Store. So let me just click on install app. It will prompt me to open the App Store or the Play Store. In this case, it's prompting me to install the Duo mobile app. There are various authentication apps. I would suggest using some from the right kind of companies like Google or Microsoft. So I open Google and I install it. A couple of things you need to keep in mind with an authentication app is that if in case your Authenticator app gets deleted or your phone gets reset, you will lose access to all the codes which will get generated in here. So let me just open the Google Authenticator app and I will click on get started. I go back to the Instagram account and I click on setup manually. It will give me this key which is auto generated here. I copy this key. I toggle back to the Authenticator app. I type out the Instagram account name and I paste the key here. I click on add. It is already generated an OTP right here. So let me just toggle back to the Instagram account. I click on next. So I open the Authenticator app and you can see every few seconds this OTP changes. So now the OTP is whatever you're seeing on the screen. I toggle back to the Instagram account and I type out the OTP which I just saw. And I click yes. And my two-factor authentication is now set up even with the Authenticator app. And as you can see, I'm given some recovery codes which I can take a screenshot of and make sure that I have access to it in case I lose access to the Google Authenticator app or any other authentication software which I end up using. The WhatsApp functionality works very similar to the text message functionality, which is I turn it on and it will send me the OTP to my WhatsApp number. I type out the OTP and two-factor authentication will be enabled for WhatsApp as well. My suggestion is use any one of them. The most secure is the Authenticator app. The reason being that it's very difficult for anyone to get access to it and the OTP keeps changing. SMSs typically there are ways of getting access to. Even WhatsApp there are ways of getting access to. But Authenticator app, there are chances that you yourself may lose access to it. So this is how you can set up two-factor authentication for your Instagram account without any issues. Stay tuned for more videos.